Hi, 7th grade. This is lesson 4 for our first week in remote learning. So in this lesson, you're going to be given a completed vocabulary notebook template, using the word feral. I've gone through all 8 steps of learning the word. And using that completed template, you're going to take a short pretest that asks you to locate the information from the template to answer questions. So the next slide, you're going to see the completed template using the word feral. And the third slide, you're going to see the questions, and I'll discuss them more. And then there will be, in this lesson, there will be the attachments that you'll need to open so that you can complete this pretest and hand it in by next Tuesday. So hang on. Okay, so this is the completed vocabulary notebook template, and you'll notice that I selected the word feral as the word I didn't know, and I've gone through all of the steps. Step right here is the sentence where I came from. You'll notice I use quotation marks to show that I found this word in text. The next step is our dictionary definition and parts of speech and pronunciation guide. Right here we have the illustration showing what a feral child would look like. Here we have our synonyms and antonyms that came from the thesaurus. Right here is a sentence that I wrote using the word feral. And lastly, these are examples of things that are feral. I did not do the acrostic poem because I really wanted you to get a clear picture of what a completed template looks like that meets the standard. So on our next slide, we'll take a look at the questions. Okay, so this is the pretest. So I want to point out a couple of things. So the first 6 questions, you'll find the answers directly from the feral vocabulary notebook template. You don't need to use a dictionary. You don't need to use a thesaurus. All of the answers for these first 6 questions come directly from that last page. For the next section, you're going to find just one sentence that uses feral correctly in context, which means there's enough information in that sentence that you can figure out what feral means. So next, the next section, it says use the thesaurus entry below to answer the next questions. This is the thesaurus entry that I want you to read. Please read the entire thing. So for the first question, you'll find your answer directly from that thesaurus entry. And for this week, because my in-person students did not have access to their iPads, none of us are going to do this question. So when you download your actual test, you don't have to do the last one, but we will talk about it when we have a meeting next week. So the next step for you is you're going to open up the feral template, you're going to open up the pretest, and then you're going to take the quiz and submit it to me. So good luck, and we'll talk about it next week.